I love Doc Ock. One thing I love about him is his name. I like nicknames. So I originally called him Dr. Otto Octavius. And then I thought, well, he'll have a nickname. We'll call him Dr. Octopus. But then as I started writing it, I started calling him Doc Ock. And man, I really related to that. Doc Ock, that's great.
My favorite Spider-Man villain is Dr. Octopus. I just think he's a terrific visual. He's just a lot of fun to draw.
There was a lot of stuff I really wanted to do with Doc Ock. In fact, I always made a conscious thing to have him, as a character, not particularly involved with the fight. So he would be pouring himself a cup of coffee or whatever, and his arms would be kicking the crap out of Spider-Man.
Probably the Kingpin, who can conjure up any kind of supervillain thug that he wants to fight for him because of all the money he's got. But I love the Kingpin as a character.
Well, I was less concerned about the Shocker, you know, who just went and sort of zipped you, than I was about the rogue gallery that would be like, again, the bug fighting, you know, a rhino, you know, or the bug fighting a lizard or something. Then it became sort of this animalistic sort of fight.
I love the Green Goblin. I love Sandman. I like the fact that he could turn into sand and go under the doors and do all those things. And he could take the sand and make it rock hard and punch you.
For me, it'd probably be Mysterio. Mysterio is a terrible villain with a great-looking outfit. But it's great-looking because it's just so bad. You know, it's basically a dude with a cape and a green bodysuit of sorts. And he's got these two buckles that hold the cape on that have eyes on them. And then over his head, you can't see his face, he just has this dome.
The Goblin made it personal. The Goblin went through the trouble of finding out who Spider-Man is. I guess Spider-Man early on really kind of busted up a lot of the Green Goblin's early gigs. He just kept stopping them. And the Goblin was just kind of fed up, so he just followed him home one day. And he dulled his spider sense, his danger warning sense, and he followed Peter Parker home, or followed Spider-Man home and changed it to Peter Parker, and he knew where he lived. He knew his name, he knew everything, and ever since then, he had one up on practically every other Spider-Man villain. He knew who Spider-Man really was.